Good morning. I'm up at Arthur's Seat State Park on the Mornington Peninsula. I'm going to do a walk today that I've just made up. It's called a two-bay. I've called it the Two Bays Café walk. So it's not the normal Two Bays track. It's another one. I'm going to walk from here to the old Coolart Homestead down in Western Port Bay at Summers. It's mostly going to be along shared paths, quiet roads, bit of rail trail, but it's going to feature it'll go past about 7 cafes, I think, along the way, or 7 stores. So yeah, be something different. Stretch your legs. It's a fairly long walk. It's around 12 now. I reckon it'll be 6 or 7 by the time I finish. Now, as you can hear, the wind is horrific here today, so there might not be a lot of talking. We'll see how we go, which could be a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to duck up into the wind and get a video from the lookout here at Arthur's Seat and then start walking. Okay, so I'm leaving Arthur's Seat. First cafe opportunity was just up there at the end of the chairlift, the end of the Arthur's Seat Eagle. The old pub here, I think, is closed, Arthur's Pub. Alright, so I'm following pretty much Arthur's Seat Road. I think it is down to Red Hill now. I'll be walking the verge. I'll be walking the verge of the road with probably some views down to the bay, I think. So if you've come here looking for a wilderness walk, this isn't the walk. There's going to be a lot of this kind of walking, quiet pads or quiet tracks beside the roads just up there in the bushes. And a lot of these tracks are used by bikes as well, so just need to be a little bit careful on this one, I think. So I'm dropping down kind of beside Arthur's Seat State Park. This is where Friends Track and OT Dam Track kind of lead off to the left. This is a big mountain bike area now. They've cut a lot of tracks through the state park here. So I think it's legal. I think it's not just people going feral, but yeah, just pays to keep an eye on things around here now. Once I drop down the other side of Red Hill, I'll say goodbye to most of my downhill mountain bike mates, so I don't have to worry about them dive bombing up behind me too much from there on, I don't think. There'll be bikes around, but they won't be flying. So today is actually probably the mildest February day we've had so far. It's going to be mid-20s. They're predicting a chance of a storm. There's been some rain last night, which is about the first time all month we've had any rain. So it's not a bad day for walking. Not the best weather for the long range views, but it's nice weather for walking, so I'll take it. So there's the second cafe opportunity. I'm up near Eaton's Cutting Road at Red Hill. I've only been walking less than an hour, so a bit early to stop for a coffee yet. We'll keep on trucking for a while. So I think I'm going to follow this shared path all the way down to like the little town of Red Hill. I'm on the right side of the road of Arthur's Seat Road. There's Arthur's Seat Road there. I'm on the right side of the road now. The good thing about this walk is it's fairly gently descending most of the way. There's a little bit of a steep pinch and maybe a climb on the rail trail later on, but it's mostly downhill. So it's a nice walk to loosen up the muscles a bit. So I'm just passing Endeavour Fern Gully. This place is kind of off the radar a little bit. Not many people realise you can go in there. There's a nice little walk there. It's only a kilometre or so long. Yeah, it's a good little park, that one. But it's not well known at all. I might drop in there one day again. I think it's on my old blog, but it's definitely not on my vlog. It's probably best in the cooler months when the ferns and the bracken and everything are really bright green. So yeah, it might be one I duck back and check out one day in winter. So apart from the restaurants and cafes, there's a few cellar doors along here as well. Okay, cafe number 3. Not sure of the name of this one. Hang on, we'll swing out and have a look. The Red Hill General Store. There you go. That one looks a bit quiet. I'm heading down to Merrick's Cool Store, I think it is, for my iced coffee and cake, hopefully this afternoon. We'll see. Okay, I'm up at the Red Hill Village, cafe number 4. Wow, there's a few choices here. I think. So I'm going to pick up the rail trail here and head down to Merrick's. Okay, I've ducked my way around the back of the shops at Red Hill and I'm on the old railway line. Now rail trail. Heading down towards Merrick's and the old Cool Store. So this old rail trail, I don't think it follows the old alignment all the way down, because it has a couple of steep pinches in it and it zigs and zags a bit. But it's nice to be away from the roads for a while. So I remember walking this on one of our COVID lockdowns in between, where the leash was let out a bit. I did the Merrick's to Red Hill and back down again. Got a coffee up at Red Hill there. I was so happy to just get out in a little bit of bush. Those were the days. This rail trail's nice walking. I've got a vineyard up to the right of me. I've had vineyards to the left. I think I've just got like farmland at the moment. Through the trees, it's a little bit hard to see. The trees are pretty thick. I think that's just a paddock there. So I've come down there. That's the rail trail. And reach this kind of suburban road. Now I think the railway line used to go down there, but there's houses there now, so now it swings around and climbs up this hill here. There's no way the original railway line used to do that. I think it used to probably go down that valley towards Bitton and meet up with a railway line that still goes through Bitton, and then it goes up to Frankston and into the city. Anyway, it's just a bit of a waffle. Let's get up this hill, eh? Probably one of only a couple of hills on the whole walk. All right, getting close to Merricks. On a clear day, Western Port Bay would be visible to my left in a couple of spots along here, but it's a little bit grey and drab over in that direction. To my right, actually, the way I'm pointing the camera, to my left, over that way, is, well, if you go far enough, is Port Phillip Bay. Okay, Café, opportunity number 5. This is the Merricks General Store Café. We'll go see if they'll let a scruffy walker in. There's also a winery here that has food too. Okay, so the casual spot is out the back here. The formal spot is in there. I went casual. All right, let's get down to the coast. There's the coast down there. That's Western Port Bay. So I'm following the Frankston Flinders Road now, heading towards Merricks Beach Road. I think I'm going to drop down that to the coast and then follow the coast around to Balnarring where the car is at Coolart, the old Coolart Homestead. That's the plan. I've never walked any of this before, so I'm not too sure what to expect, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm swinging down to Western Port Bay now, down Merricks Beach Road. This is all new to me. I've got to work out how I get from the road down onto the beach, but I'm sure there'll be a way. And then I'll hit the coast, hit the sand and turn left and walk up towards Balnarring. Good news is I'm a fair way. The road's through the trees there, but there's a fair screening. So, as most of this walk has been near roads, but you're not very often right on the road. There's always a tree screening you, or generally. And as I've pointed out, there's plenty of opportunities for a coffee or a feed too. So I found a trail. It's going in the general direction that I need to go. So we'll check it out. It's not on my map. It's marked as a peninsula trail though, so it's legit. I'm just not too sure where it ends up. But it is heading towards the coast. So we'll see how we go. Worst case is I'll have to backtrack, I suppose. I'm almost, probably half a k from Western Port Bay at the moment, but I'm not paralleling the coast, but I'm kind of easing my way down to it now. hear me, I'm going to get off this beach as soon as I can, out through the old Coolart Homestead grounds. Okay, I'm leaving the coast. So that was the second bay, that was Western Port Bay, starting at Port Phillip. Now I just got to go up to I parked the car outside the old Coolart Homestead. They closed the gate here at, I don't know, about 5 I think at night. I wasn't sure what time I'd be back, so I parked out the front, which was probably a wise decision, seeing I didn't start till around 12. Turns out it didn't take quite as long as I thought, but still be touch and go whether I finish by 5. Gee, it's nice to be out of that wind for a while though. It was pretty intense on the beach. There's an easterly blowing at the moment. Pretty unusual to get easterlies in Melbourne. It does happen. It's normally a bit freaky. It normally means there's rain or storms coming. So this is the old Coolart Homestead. One of the original places on the Mornington Peninsula. Some nice gardens there. I better get out before they lock me in, I guess. I think I'm just past closing time. I'll come back here and do a walk one day because there's some nice wetlands around here. So yeah, a nice place for a picnic or a barbecue or something. The old homestead. It's a little bit run down like all Parks Victoria facilities, although they have stuck in these new Barbies by the look of it. The walking tracks are a little bit, kind of the signage is a bit old and things like that, but it's still pretty nice. Let's see if they've locked the gate on me. Let's see if I can get out of this place. Okay, that's Two Bays Café walk. It was quite a success, I thought. Plenty of cafes. A lot different to the normal Two Bays track. But yeah, it was okay. A lot of quiet roads. There was a lot of road walking, but I was never on, or very rarely actually on the road. I was always had trees between me and the traffic. It's pretty light traffic for the most part too. And then there was fair sections without any roads nearby. All right, I'm going to cut this short because I don't even know if you can hear me. I think it came to about 22 k's, about 230 metres climbing. Just check the slide at the end. So yeah, good walk. Just watch it. I parked outside Coolart because yeah, the gate's close at 5, so you don't want to get locked in. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.